Hello everybody, and welcome back. So today is a pretty bit of a special video because I promised you guys there was a new build I was working on that I wanted to play around with. And also, at the same time, I figured since I have the perks on Doctor, I'm going to also go over the fact that Doctor has received yet another change in this patch. So what this build is today is Hexposed. It's a bit of a gimmicky build, and I will be going over each killer with this build and seeing how they do with it. Obviously, it's not going to work very well on every killer, but it should be fun to play around with nonetheless. So we have Hex Retribution, to make it to where anytime one of the hexes are cleansed, I can see the auras of all survivors for 10 seconds, which pairs very well with Haunted Grounds, which when one of the Haunted Grounds totems is blown up, everyone is exposed for 60 seconds, so there's some obvious synergy there. Hex Devour Hope, of course, because you can't run a Hex build without running Devour Hope. It's the best Hex in the game at the moment. And then there's Hex No One Escapes Death, just because I think Thrill of the Hunt wasn't worth it, and honestly, it's more fun this way. And then I will be running my Calm Carter notes to make it to where my Static Blast is my tear radius is larger when my Static Blast is ready, and a lot smaller when it's on cooldown. And then the High Stimulus Electrode, because now thanks to one of the changes Doctor received, his Electrode add-ons now no longer have a downside. So now they're actually worth using. So that's fantastic. It's a nice quality of life for the Doctor. Definitely makes his add-ons feel a bit more impactful. They basically went over all of his add-ons, and as far as I'm aware, yeah, instead of having to be in like Madness 2 and Madness 3, now if they're inflicted with Madness at all, the add-ons take effect. But then at the higher tiers of Madness, every add-on changed in some small way. One of the additional ones is this one. Discipline now, instead of what it used to do before, I can't even remember what it did. Now it makes it to where the detonation delay of shock therapy, you know that how there's a second after you fire it where it doesn't hit? Well, that's basically cut down to almost nothing. And then this one, Order, just reduces the cooldown of Static Blast on top of the illusionary pallets. And then the Iridescent King was changed to where it got buffed, honestly, because now as long as you're inflicted with madness, you receive the effects of all of his add-ons, which makes the King actually worth using. So that's pretty awesome. Some nice quality of life for the Doctor. And also they made it to where two shock therapies will put you into up one tier of madness. Madness no longer passively decays. And Static Blast obviously brings you up one tier of madness. They did this to boost the consistency of the Doctor and make it to where it's easier for both sides to keep track of how much it's going to take to get you up a madness state. So basically they smoothed out Doctor, made his add-ons a little bit better, and so I think now he's sitting pretty. And as for the build, it's like I said, a bit gimmicky. But with this new Hex Retribution, I really wanted to try it out and see how it would work. This build can very easily backfire. I've been playing around with it a bit, just to experiment with it when I was leveling up the Deathslinger. And honestly, it can be a bit of a pain in the butt at times, because sometimes you'll get really unlucky with the totems, but that's the nature of Hex perks. And until the totem spawns are made better, well, this build works pretty well on newer maps, but on older maps this build sometimes falls apart. So let's just see what happens. I was going to originally do the first video of this build on Deathslinger, but I want a little bit more time with him, just because I want to see where he falls, and honestly it's been kind of annoying me, some of the situations where Deathslinger I feel should be doing better than he is. But, you know, that's a discussion for a different video. For now, we're doing the Doctor, and we're trying out the Hexposed build on him first. So this should be fun. Not gonna lie, I was really scared when Doctor's rework was coming around, and I made sure to make it vocal. But I gotta admit, the devs have handled it quite well. He's doing a lot better than he was before. It's nice to see that we're starting to get more higher quality killers brought up from the lower tiers to the higher tiers, because that's like the biggest problem in this game, is that so few killers are actually viable, especially after nerfing Nurse and Spirit. It's just been rough. Spirit's still doing okay, but Nurse has been not doing so hot. And then there's Oni. I think Oni deserves to be up there too. But no, you don't see him as much either, but then again, he's a bit more difficult than a lot of other killers, so I suppose that counts for something. Alright, where are we going? The Pale Rose. Lovely. What could be better than a swamp map? With bad hook placements and strong loops? My goodness. What could be better? Hey! Sorry, my dogs are being whiny. Hey! Lay down. Alright, let's see if anyone's around here. And there they are. Off to the races already. Where are you going? Friend? Oh, come on. He only mid-vaulted that and still got it. Ah, hit him. Oh, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Nope. Got him. Oh, they cleansed one of my hexes. I don't know which one it was. Oh, it was my Devour Hope. Damn it. This man is slippery. Alright, I'm just gonna force him to drop this. Okay, that shouldn't have hit me, but okay. What am I... Stupid hook. Okay, well I'm just gonna abandon him. I wasted way too much time on him, that was not good. Really? You are a jerk. There's God Pellet gone. I don't know why I wasn't able to catch that guy at the boat. I guess that tile is just too strong enough that even Doctor can't catch you in a timely manner. Okay, so that's where that guy went. I hate quick and quiet head-on players. They're such cowards. And you don't have dead hard. So let's break this. That sucks Devour Hope was knocked out already. I'm hoping they find one of the other hexes and cleanse them, because if not, then this whole build just fell apart. Which is the whole... I debated actually making a video on this build. I was thinking about doing a different one, but I was feeling adventurous. Two guys over there. Right here. Jane, I just zapped you. Why did you think I wasn't gonna know you were here? Alright, do you have dead hard, Jane? No, you don't. Alright, all's not lost. We just gotta keep the pressure going. Oh! Nice try, Ace. Thank you for bringing yourself close. Bring it on. Round two. I got you. Thank you. Time for you to go on hook. Oh, I was like, is he using boil over too? Because that other guy was using boil over. Where are you? There you all are. I see you. Oh, is she giving up? I guess. Alright. This is why Doctor is doing good now. Even after a rough start like that, we're able to start pushing back. That's what separates the good killers on the tier list from the bad ones. You little punk. Nope. You can go and get slugged for a moment. Someone's gonna rescue this person, I'm sure. Apparently not yet. Static blast, anyone nearby? And there they are. Ah. Ooh, dead hard. I didn't know I even had it. Ooh, swung too early. That's whatever, I'll just break this. They got a guy on the hook, so they're feeling the burn. He's gonna get into second stage. Nice. You crazy girl. She got stuck on A. She couldn't see him. She couldn't see him. It's amazing. Alright, I'll let him go. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is funny as hell. Look at the hook spacing, it's so terrible. I love that iridescent coin from the tome, dude. It's beautiful. Wait, someone's in the basement. Oh, they must have gone in the locker. Someone's in a locker. Wait, what? Oh, you are in there. I should have checked that one first. Oh well. Two people on hooks. I'm not too worried. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, well, he gave up. Nice. Thanks for screwing over your team for me. Alright, so there's a dude there. Oh, this must be the add-on that F's with the heartbeat. Because he seemed to have no idea that I was coming closer. I zap you for funsies. Yeah, I should have known that was gonna not work. Boat is a very strong tile. Whoops. Guess we're going over here. Yes, I have seen you. Bop you on the head. Just recording. Oh, you found my other totem, did you? Here. Come here, Jane. I'm gonna bop you on the head. Too bad the build's not doing a whole lot. Oh. Oh, you tricky little thing. Nope. Let's get you on the hook. Oh, so she's got boil over. What an annoying perk. There we go. Kick this gen real quick. Just in case someone's hanging around here. Someone cleansed it. And it was my haunted grounds! Yeet! Oh. Where's the other one? He went into a locker. He has quick and quiet head on, remember? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Sure. Head on, such a fair perk. Head on is such a fair and balanced perk. Especially when it doesn't, when the counterplay doesn't work properly. I'm checking these lockers. Last thing I need is for him to do the stupid quick and quiet thing. So he'll probably end up getting hatch, even though he didn't deserve it. I outplayed his head on and he still got away because of it. Nothing on static blast, so he's on the other side of the map. Or not. Oh. Footsteps not working properly. Screw you, buddy. You can go sit in the basement and think about what you've done. It's unfortunate. Like I said, on the older maps, this build tends to fall apart. And plus we were unlucky that the first totem they cleansed was Devour Hope. I also think that Hex Retribution could use a bit of a buff, because getting only a Hex totem that only gives you 10 seconds of aura reveal on the team for losing a perk is a bit of a downer. I think what they should do is they should move the Oblivious status effect that a Dull totem gives you, which makes no sense to me, because it's like that means it's up to complete luck whether or not you'll make use of it or not, because you have no idea when the totem got cleansed, and you don't know what totem got cleansed, and you don't know where they are, so it's 100% luck. I don't like the premise. I think the Exposed, not the Exposed, the Oblivious should be on the Hex totems as well. That way this would actually make this a legit reason to be a Hex perk, because the devs say that they don't want to improve Hex perks and make them a bit more consistent, because they're like, oh, well, we'd have to tone down their power. It's like, there's only one Hex totem, well, two if you count Noed, that have any real power, and even then, they have the biggest weakness in the game, which is being a Hex, and Noed only activates when the killer's at their absolute weakest in the end game. So I don't quite understand why they thought that this was worthy of being a Hex in its current state. Especially when you have to lose a perk in order for the perk to do anything. Then again, that's a problem with things like Hex the Third Seal as well. But at least Hex the Third Seal is good for slugging, but there's just no reason to use it because Knockout exists, and Knockout is just superior. Way more consistent perk, you get a lot more use out of it, and it can't be taken from you. Need some Yeah. Let's spook them a little bit. I'm gonna bring a Cypress Mori, just for fun. Maybe they'll think it's an ebony and they'll disconnect. Because who the heck brings Cypress Moris? Which should be base kit, by the way. It would be much more interesting. Come on, survivors, ready up, please. So we have a map, a flashlight, a toolbox, and a medkit. Literally every item in the game except a key. And a firecracker. I guess you could count that, but those are event exclusive items, so I don't count those. Oh, someone brought a white ward. How much you want to bet it's a brand new part? That or that flashlight is a purple one. It could also be the map user had a rainbow map. Whatever. Guess we'll find out. With that map in the game, this build might not do so well because maps are the biggest weakness to totems. Except for Detective's Hunch. Detective's Hunch in general is just like, oh, if you're running any totem, you're screwed. Because totems will get done if there's a Detective's Hunch in the game, especially if it's a Survivor Friends. It's just inevitable. So for those of you playing Survivor, you want a counter to NOED, throw on Detective's Hunch. Don't be sleeping on that perk. And just throw on a green map if you want to, and then you can look at everything Detective's Hunch saw all at once. And it's not just in a fixed area where you did the gen either. As long as the aura read is up, as long as you're moving, it's still scanning more area around you. So keep that in mind. I didn't know that at first, and when I found that out, I was actually amazed. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I hit the jackpot. Everyone's here. Everyone's wanting to party. Now what are you gonna do? You have displeased me with your toolbox. Oh, there's the haunted grounds. I can see you. Oh, dead hard. Wouldn't have mattered. Oh, she wasn't paying attention to where she was going. Too bad, so sad. I might just pick you up. It's too bad I don't have my static blast up. Nor do I have Perk. Oh. Oh. I dodged it, but it didn't work. Tap. I'm not gonna catch him in time. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, no, not with that. Well, that sucked. That could have gone a lot better, but you know, once again. Yeah, okay. Like that didn't hit behavior, please. Your game's having a stroke. Call a doctor. Oh. He went to that side. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Oh, he ran into a tree. That's Jeej for you, Tap. Let me just break this so it doesn't get in the way again. There we go. Oh, where is it? Aw, there goes Devour Hope. Whoa, wasn't even on screen. Oh no, it wasn't Devour Hope. That was Retribution. So I still have Devour Hope up. Alright, Meg, let's see if you're still hiding. Oh, it's a Claudette with a flashlight. I don't know why I thought it was a Meg. Yes, keep going over there. Oh. Well, now you're dead. Nice. gotta move before I lose out on my stack. Damn it. Oh, that totem's screwed. That totem is so screwed. Oh well. Oh wait, did they already cleanse Devour Hope and I didn't even notice? I guess maybe they did. Alright, well let's just break this pallet so it's out of the way. Can't believe that pallet is right next to Killer Shack. Unbelievable. Someone over there on a gen. Hello! Oh, I slipped and fell. This is why you have to wear outdoor shoes, Doctor. Oh, I did have Devour Hope up and I just found it. You see what I mean? These older maps, this build just falls apart pretty hard, unfortunately. Ooh, she actually committed to it. I thought she was going to vault back over it. Because this game will cheese you out with that. Too bad. Your dead heart didn't mean jack to me, lady. Oh, break this pallet. Definitely don't want someone reusing that thing. Let's check right here. Oh. Hey, Tap. Let's just injure you real quick, and then go after your buddy. Ah, Claudette, perfect. I particularly don't like you. Oh, you sneaky little... Oh, the shock heard round the world. Damn. It's too bad my mind games aren't being rewarded. Because Shack is not that balanced of a tile as much as some people would like to think it is. Bye. Another pallet out of the way. That's a Claudette on her second hook. You just get cozy right there. See someone right there already. Multiple someones is here. Detective Tap over here. You're going for the bum rush save? Well. There's no pallet here, Tap. She used it. Oh, okay. This should not... Thank you. Sensitivity, please. She went for the flashlight save, but she can't. She's in tier 3. Poor Claudette doesn't know. Silly Claudette. Hi, Claudette. Let me just, you know, I'm gonna risk it. If I can get Claudette out of the game, that'd be great. Nope, couldn't do it. You D-strike me, so you're getting out of the game. Sorry. can't afford to play nice as much as I want to. Don't have the wiggle room anymore. I mean, as you can see, I've been winning chases left and right, but they're still getting the gens done quick, so I need to start slamming the door on them a little bit. So let's go right here. And bingo. Break that real quick. All of them in tier 3 madness, love it. And there's tap. Oh, I think I'm getting some hate mail from that Claudette. Got him. Nice. 2 out of the game. Beautiful. Couldn't get the build off like I wanted, but it did have its moments where it was helpful. Hello, person on that gen. Oh. Hi, Zarina. She's almost crying when she screams. It's mortifying. There's no pallet here, Zarina. They already used it. I'll throw that down. Trap yourself on that side. Perfect. Predicted. Ironically, she would have been fine if she hadn't thrown the pallet. There we go. I'm not gonna bother slugging for the last person. I didn't have her tier 3. Oh, it was her first hook too. I thought so. Hard to keep track without barbecue nowadays. And there she is. Nice. That was a very bad decision on your part. What did that do for you, honestly? Oh wait, she's still playing the shack? Ooh, body blocked it. And that's our 4K. Nice, nice, nice. It was getting a little intense there. Oh, by the way, the Claudette was indeed salt messaging me. She said, and I quote, "Nice tunneling." Wait, it's not like it did the entire game. And on that note, nice flashlight. Nice, nice, nice. Whew. Salt messaging is so fun in this game. People get mad at you over the dumbest things. Now granted, I imagine that Claudette didn't have much fun, the fact that I took her out of the game, but, you know, I kinda had to. 4 people alive still with 2 gens left, that's usually a recipe for disaster. So yeah, so not too good results on the Doctor, unfortunately. Honestly, I felt he would have been one of the better killers for this build, but you know, it's just the inconsistencies of Hex Totems. That's the point of this build's mainly for fun. It's not going to have any meta relevance, not anytime soon. Totems just aren't in a good enough spot for that. Anyhow, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave comments down below on your thoughts, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.